This time next week, voting will be over and election results will start trickling in. Mayoral candidates are spending these final few days pushing their campaigns over the finish line.
Fox 5 Sharon Crowley joins us live in studio, and Andrew Cuomo landing a last-minute endorsement today. Sharon.
Yes, by a somewhat surprising source, Steve. I'll tell you about that in a second. Candidates hoping to be the next mayor of New York making the final case to voters. Early voter turnout is high, signaling high interest in the outcome of this race. Frontrunner Democrat Zoran Mamdani holding a rally in Hell's Kitchen tonight. He says that he is not worried that the majority of early voters are older than the average age of his typical supporter, meaning it might bode well for his rival independent Andrew Cuomo.
I will always celebrate an increase in voting, and I will celebrate it because it's a key part of ensuring that our democracy is something that is representative of the people that it seeks to serve. And I spend far less time trying to analyze who is whose voter and more trying to encourage more New Yorkers to make their voices heard and to ensure that we spend every single moment that we have knocking on more doors, making more phone calls.
Well, Cuomo was campaigning at a senior center in the Bronx. He was joined by former rival Mayor Eric Adams and former Governor David Paterson. Paterson endorsed Cuomo in the primary, but then threw his support behind Adams in the general election. Cuomo warning the seniors there about Mamdani.
He's not a Democrat. He's a socialist who happens to be on the Democratic line. I'm a Democrat who happens to be on the independent line. But they make a mistake if they believe he is a Democrat.
Well, Republican Curtis Sliwa, a frequent subway rider, campaigning at the Times Square subway station. He promises to add more NYPD officers to patrol the rails if he wins. Sliwa also brushed off a new poll that has him in a distant third.
We don't elect people by polls. When I was in 5th grade, my history teacher, Alan Topol, said, one person, one vote. We never just go, oh, well, the polls elect who the president's going to be or the governor or the mayor.
Well, early voting underway, as we've been telling you, at record numbers, and the election is next Tuesday. Steve and Natasha, hard to believe.
Yeah, kind of wild. All right, thanks, Sharon. And don't believe